I got two phones. One for the scrugs, one for the plugs. Hello, design champions, and welcome to the final installment of Design Chicken Season Uno. Please take your socks off, get comfortable. I'll be the host of the proceedings today. My name is Wolf Shark. The last episode, Andy, the space asteroid, took on Arena, the animal whisperer, and they made these designs for shoeboxes. Ultimately, you guys voted, and Andy was the winner. Chicken lunch. That means that there's only one challenger left trying to dethrone Andy. Can he do it? Let's introduce the participants. As we all know, hailing from Inglaterra, it is Andy, the space asteroid Barnard, who's currently on a tear. And introducing the last opponent, the last bastion of hope, Kyle, La Guitarra Bush. We believe in you and your powers. Okay, let's talk about the projects I gave them this time. Someone awesome emailed me, and he said that his significant other is starting an Instagram project called Street Flowers. What she's gonna do is go around Copenhagen, documenting flowers that grow in urban environments, to show the beauty of cities, and also to give a little bit of information about what kind of flowers they are. I thought that was very awesome. So our chicken participants have to create a logo for Street Flowers, and they also have to create an Instagram ad that would entice people perusing through their roll. So here are the 5 categories that our designers will be judged upon. Number 1, creativity. Number 2, logo design. Number 3, the ad design. Number 4, appropriateness to the community. Does it appeal to the people who would be following that kind of Instagram thing? And what they're really going for is something human, aesthetic, and natural feeling. And then the 5th category is overall. Which one do you prefer overall? So let's start with the challenger. Kyle, you're up, my man. Let's see what you got, hot pot. This is probably the first contestant we've had on Design Chicken who made a sketch, and then they're sketching their sketch in Adobe Illustrator. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he has a tablet. The first dialogue box he was up a little while ago, you can actually adjust how thick or thin your brush tip gets based on the pressure that you put on your tablet. It's pretty cool. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're just using a mouse. But that would be pretty interesting. I don't think I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I promise I'll eat 6 bowls of cereal. Win-win for me either way, homies. Okay. Yeah, this is looking cute. So I think the premise is that the flower is growing out of like the crack in the ground, and that's what the ground crack is. Pretty awesome possum. If there are any flower experts out there, maybe you can tell me what kind of flower that is. I'm gonna say it's a flower. Yeah. Okay. So Kyle's adding in color, but he can tell he had to fill in some of the black lines in order to be able to fill in the color. I'm actually not entirely familiar with the technique he's using. So this is really interesting because he made the outlines with the brush, and then he just used a paint bucket to fill them in. I don't know. Please fill me in if you know what exactly how that works. Maybe that's just it. Maybe you can just do that. Okay. So here comes some of the typography. Speaking of typography, there's a show I'm working on called Comic Sansing. It's supposed to be out, but if you can't tell, it's like the Ice Age, but far colder in Los Angeles, and it's been pouring down rain for 3 days straight. Ooh, does that give you more hints about Comic Sansings? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this must be the ad part. So they have to create a logo and then also an ad that will run on the Gramster. Do you think the image of this flower here is the same flower that he illustrated? Could be. This is definitely very visual. Very interesting. I like the... Oh, yeah, boy. Give me some of those shadows. Ah, yeah. That's right. Pack it. So cool. So interested to see what this box will be. I'm just waiting with bated breath. Oh, okay. So he wants to put some typography here. So that's why he put a box. Order now. Doorstep delivery. Was that part of the thing? Did they deliver it? Maybe. That'd be cool. Okay, you see that? You see that technique? Where he made that box kind of a transparent gradient. So that's one way to do it. You could do that. The other way is to just make an actual gradient that goes from your color to transparency, which is actually not the most obvious thing in Photoshop. All right, so here are the final assets from our boy Kyle. You know what? Let's go and see what Kyle had to say about his designers. Kyle said, I thought that a hand-drawn logo would suit well here. I use the bright colors to catch the eyes of viewers as they frantically scroll through Instagram. Shout out to all my frantic Instagram scrollers. Not me. I've never been frantic before. But okay, here is Kyle's work for Street Flowers. Bear in mind the voting categories as we said before. Let's continue with our reigning defending champion, Andy Barnard. All right. Andy's back on that grid life. You see that technique he just used there where he made 2 circles and then he cut out the middle? This can be done with the Shape Builder tool. You can access it with Shift M. Think M like Matt Martinelli's or Manchurian Candidate or Mark Wahlberg. Let's go for that. So the shape builder tool is Shift Mark Wahlberg. You want to make sure you have all the shapes that you want to either unite or cut out selected at the same time, and then press Shift Mark Wahlberg. And then you can go and click and drag to connect shapes, or you can like just click on one shape. Yeah, it's pretty intuitive after you know how to access it and kind of generally how it works. But it's a fantastic tool. If you're not using it, make sure to incorporate it into your Illustrator life. These are fun. Okay, so Andy's doing something I have not seen him do or try before. He's using some of the, I think those are the, by Sivioko. So these are some textured brushes. I can't tell if those are like the ones that come in the calligraphic brushes automatically with Illustrator, or if those are something custom. Andy, let us know in the comments below. Thank you very much. But yeah, so the project was more about like making a human aesthetic kind of logo. So I suppose that's why he was going with the brush technique. Okay, I'm gonna say for sure that is a rose, maybe. I don't know, actually. Okay. Street flowers. Street flowers. That is something we haven't seen from Andy before yet. Serif fonts. Okay, they're gone. Cool. Okay. That's good, actually. He had This logo is a little bit long, I suppose. So brought it up to make a little bit more of a square idea. Very interesting. Okay, street flowers. All right, and we are on to Andy's design for the ad. So what would this be like? It's like a business? No, okay. This must be like one of those mock-ups for Instagram posts, maybe? Or like business card mock-ups, maybe? I'm not certain. But okay. So what he's doing is he found a bunch of street flower emojis to put in here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. Oh, I like that. Rotate it. Make it a little bit more of an interesting angle. Oh, that was interesting. Put the logo on one card. Okay. Now we've got a circle. Street. This will be interesting. You know, Instagram ads is not something most people design. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I ever have. Oh, raise your hand if you're someone who designs a lot of ads for Instagrams. Also, what do you think is more effective? Probably video ads or animated ads are most effective. I don't know. Maybe ads anywhere are not effective. Although, actually, you know what? I click on almost every ad that I see on Instagram. I don't know. They do a really good job of showing me stuff that I might be interested in. Yeah, it's really interesting. Swipe up to follow. You know what I don't know how to do? I don't know how to do that on the grams. I don't know how to post, but also I've never tried that. So, you know, whatever. I don't know how to do the whole, you know, how you set that to where you can like, oh, just swipe up and go to the link. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I've never tried it. That is it from our man, Andy Schmandy. Good job, buddy. All right, let's take a gander, Xander, at what Andy Bander had to say about his design. Instagram is a platform that obviously relies mostly on visuals. So because of this, I decided to keep my ad as simple and straightforward as possible with a few examples of photos and a nice, clear, bold logo. Nothing too complicated. So here are Andy's designs. All right, you awesome possum chicken dancers. Let's put these boys side by side and have your say as to who was the winner of the final round of DCC. I will remind you of the categories as we watch. Number 1, creativity. Number 2, logo design. Number 3, the design of their ad. Number 4, the appropriateness to the community. And number 5, overall. All right, guys, vote in the poll right now. Let's see who will be the winner. Can Andy get a clean sweep of all the participants? Or will Kyle prove to be a stepping stone that is far too large to step stone? Thank you. Okay, Design Champos, that was all 7 episodes of DCC for Season 1. Stay tuned for a whole video and announcement about how Season 2 will work and how you can apply on the fly like a cool guy. I won't tell you in this video, so stay tuned for that. It'll be a very different setup, different organization. We've learned a lot from this first season, and I think Season 2 will be bester, even bester. Thank you all so much for your participation. Let's see who wins this episode. And remember that you're part of this design community. You are an awesome person, and that makes you entirely worthy of love, always and forever. I love you. All right, stay awesome, guys. I'll see you later. Ralph Nader. Bye.